Hello guys, welcome to MMK Clinique Advice Channel. In this channel, we talk or we give advice about different kinds of disease, what to do, when to consult a medical help.
Hello guys, you are very welcome in our channel. You will find some advice and you are very welcome.
As you all know, in this channel, we give only advice. We don't learn or teach medicine. Our topic today, how you should eat when you have diabetes. The question is both easy and difficult to answer. A diabetic person eats the same food as a person who doesn't have diabetes. But the difference is that the diabetics need guidelines. We will talk about guidelines, the plate model, sugary food, food for persons who have both diabetes and obesity. Guys, watch the video to the end so that you can be able to understand.
The question is also easy to answer because all the different dietary recommendations aim is to get a patient with diabetes to keep their blood sugar as a stable level as possible. Fluctuating blood sugar is not difficult or is very difficult to treat, regardless of the treatment you receive.
As you all know, we like to go in details so that everybody can understand better. If you have type 2 diabetes, the generally recommendation is to lose a few kilos in weight by the combination of healthy diets and increased daily physical exercise. That is the recipe for success.
But somebody can ask what exactly is a healthy diet for diabetic. The most important and basis for all dietary treatment in diabetes is a regular food intake. It is the best way to keep the blood sugar at a smoother level as possible. For many, these regular meals mean they actually lose weight if they need to. The reason why they lose weight is that the gluttony decreases when you keep your blood sugar at a stable level.
You need to have regular and many small meals. It is better to have many small meals during the day instead of a few and the large ones. If you eat a lot and rarely, the blood sugar goes up or down more. It is easy, or it is also easiest to eat both large portions and of poor quality because you feel hungry. That can be difficult for you to respect or to keep your previous planning. The recommendation is to eat 5 to 6 meals a day. Breakfast, snacks, lunch, snack, dinner, and evening meal.
Eat snack, even if the snack is just a piece of fruit or a whole grain fruits. It is important that the body learns that it will soon have food again. Then the sweet tooth or the gluttony decreases blood sugar level fluctuated less, diabetes treatment improves, and treatment goals become easier to achieve. It is therefore important to never skip a meal.
Now, what to eat? You ask. Diabetic persons usually eat the same food as people who doesn't have diabetes, as I told you earlier. It is just a little more important to combine the food that increases the blood sugar as gradually as possible.
A classic example for food that increases blood sugar as gradually as possible is the potato, which can be eaten in different forms. The boiled potatoes with peel increases blood sugar moderately, while mashed potatoes or fried potatoes rise blood sugar very quickly. Orange is, as a fruit, raises blood sugar much faster when you drink orange juice than if you eat a whole orange. In general, it is good to eat low-fat dairy products and very fatty fish. With all meals, you should eat a lot of vegetables because they reduce the absorption of sugar in the blood. Can I never eat sweets again? Many people wondering about that when they have already diabetes. Absolutely you can, but both the quantity of sweets and the number of time a week you eat sweets should be limited and planned to once a week. Remember that sugary things such as sweets, chocolates, cookies, cake provide a lot of energy. Blood sugar also rises quickly after consuming sugary things. Dark chocolate is better than light. Chocolate containing more than 70% cacao and causes less blood sugar spikes and can therefore be recommended.
Now, we're going to talk about food for persons who have both diabetes and obesity. The small changes in both diet and physical exercise are usually the easiest new habits to maintain over time, instead of the classic diets. You often lose weight quickly with diets, but strict diets are usually difficult to keep a long term. When you go up to the habit diet, the weight usually goes up and often above the original weight.
If you're looking for long-term solutions, it is better to make small dietary changes that you can manage to keep and focus on exercise in everyday life as a supplement. Regular food intake in combination with the plate model works for many.
Now we are going to talk about the plate model. The plate model, as usual, or many of our patients, they have that questions. Where is the plate model? How can my plate model should look like? It's a big question for people who have already diabetes. But the plate model is the way your plate should look like. The plate model should contain protein, carbohydrates, as well as vegetables and fats. Now let's talk about proteins. Proteins are found in both red and white meats, fish, eggs, and the vegetables like peas, lettuce, and beans. The recommendation today is a daily protein intake which is above 250 grams of red meat or fish.
Carbohydrates is the second vital building blocks for the body after protein. There are different types of carbohydrates: sugars, starch, and dietary fiber. Sugars found in grape, sugarcane, fruit, etc. They rise blood sugar the fastest. Starches found in potatoes, pasta, burger, whole grain, rice, bread, and so on, and rise blood sugar moderately. When dietary fiber found in cereal and root vegetables, and they rise blood sugar the least. The recommendations we have today are that about a third of the calories in food should come from complex carbohydrates. The best thing is to choose carbohydrates that raise blood sugar as little as possible and avoid sugars that quickly raise blood sugar. Don't forget vegetables. Fiber-rich vegetables found, for example, in root vegetables, in spinach and so on, and vegetables should be half of the surface of the plate if you are overweight, but only a quarter of the surface of plate when you are physically very active. Remember, never take a second portion. One portion of meals is enough. Fats are the third vital building blocks for the body after protein and carbohydrates in moderate quantity. Eating moderate quantity of fat does not raise blood sugar, but high intakes can raise blood sugar. There are different types of fats, and you should choose unsaturated over saturated fat. Unsaturated fat comes from vegetables, from fatty fish, from nuts, from avocados, from canola, from olive oil, and so on. And moderate consumption of it can be beneficial from the perspective of cardiovascular disease. Saturated fat comes from animals such as pork, beef, goats, and so on. The majority of cholesterol in the diets is found in fats from animal origin. So, by reducing intake of saturated fats, we limited also excess of cholesterol.
Guys, let me summarize about our topic. How you should eat when you have a diabetes. 1. The general recommendation is to lose a few kilos in weight. 2. The combination of a healthy diet and increases physical exercise every day is the recipe of success. 3. Eat regular and many small meals. You can eat sweets, but once a week.
And at least your plate model should include quarter to half portion of vegetables, which are a part of carbohydrates, quarter portion of protein, and quarter portion of fats.
Guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you in the next video. Be safe.
Bye bye and be safe.